In just his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes won a Super Bowl MVP, and a league MVP, while making plays that still don't make sense today. He has broken football logic time and time again, doing things quarterbacks simply aren't supposed to do. Here are 7 times Patrick Mahomes did the unthinkable. The no-look pass that fooled an entire defense. Most 17-yard gains are forgotten by the final whistle, but not this one. In Week 14 of the 2018 season against the Baltimore Ravens, Mahomes delivered one of the most iconic throws of his career. With pressure collapsing the pocket, he stepped up and fired a pass to DeMarcus Robinson for a 17-yard gain. But here's the thing, Mahomes never looked at him. As Robinson ran a crossing route toward the sideline, Mahomes kept his eyes locked on the middle of the field the entire time. The Ravens safety bit on it, drifting inside, and Mahomes hit Robinson perfectly in stride. Defenses rely on reading a quarterback's eyes. That strategy simply doesn't work against Patrick Mahomes. It was a masterclass in vision, deception, and confidence, and just one example of how different he really is. Leading a 24-point playoff comeback. The Chiefs' run to Super Bowl 54 nearly ended before it began. In the divisional round against the Houston Texans, Kansas City fell behind 24-0 in the second quarter. For most teams, that deficit would be a death sentence. But those teams don't have Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes immediately responded with a touchdown drive that took under a minute. And then, the floodgates opened. The Chiefs scored 28 points in the final 10 minutes of the second quarter, somehow turning a 24-0 nightmare into a 28-24 halftime lead. Kansas City never looked back, cruising, yes, cruising, to a 51-31 win. Mahomes finished with 321 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and 56 rushing yards, becoming the first quarterback in playoff history to throw for 300 yards and rush for 50 more in the same game. The Chiefs didn't just complete the biggest comeback in franchise history, they won by 20 points. Going beast mode in the AFC Championship game. Next up, the Tennessee Titans, a team fresh off shocking both the Patriots and the Ravens. Late in the first half, Tennessee led 17-14. With just 23 seconds remaining, Mahomes took matters into his own hands. On 2nd and 10 from the Titans' 27, Mahomes rolled out, dodged defenders, and sprinted toward the sideline. At the 5-yard line, most quarterbacks would slide. Mahomes did not. He broke one tackle, spun off another, dragged a defender into the end zone, and flexed as Arrowhead erupted. That run gave the Chiefs a 27-17 lead they never surrendered. Kansas City won 35-24, punching their ticket to their first Super Bowl since 1969. Mahomes casually finished with 3 passing touchdowns, 53 rushing yards, and one of the most unforgettable quarterback runs ever. Throwing a pass with his left hand. In Week 4 of the 2018 season against the Denver Broncos, Mahomes once again reminded everyone to expect the unexpected. Trailing by 10 in the fourth quarter, Mahomes brought the Chiefs back within 3. Then, late in the game, facing relentless pressure on 3rd and 5, Von Miller chased him out of the pocket. With Miller closing in, Mahomes did something almost no quarterback would even consider. He switched the ball from his right hand to his left, and shot-put a left-handed pass to Tyreek Hill for a first down. That play kept the drive alive and led to the game-winning touchdown. The Chiefs won 27-23 and improved to 4-0. Improvisation like that isn't coached. That's pure instinct, and pure Mahomes. Calling his own play in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 54. The Chiefs trailed the 49ers 20-10 midway through the fourth quarter. Nothing had worked all night. Facing 3rd and 15 from their own 35 with just over 7 minutes left, it was essentially do or die. Mahomes took control. He asked for a play called 2-3 Jet Chip Wasp. Offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy trusted him, and it changed everything. Mahomes hit Tyreek Hill for a 44-yard gain, flipping the momentum instantly. 4 plays later, the Chiefs scored. Suddenly, it was 20-17. Kansas City went on to win 31-20, and Mahomes earned Super Bowl MVP honors. Only Patrick Mahomes could turn a double-digit fourth-quarter deficit into a championship and a legacy moment. Throwing a football out of Arrowhead Stadium. Even when it's not game day, Mahomes finds ways to amaze. During the 2019 off-season, Mahomes casually showed up at Arrowhead Stadium and threw a football out of the stadium. Over the seats, over the scoreboard, and onto the concourse. For context, Arrowhead scoreboard stands roughly 260 feet tall, nearly 87 yards. It wasn't for a record or a win. It was just Mahomes being Mahomes, and casually showing off one of the strongest arms the game has ever seen. breaking the cardinal rule on 4th down. Back to that same 2018 matchup against the Ravens. Late in the game, Kansas City trailed 24-17 and faced 4th and 9 from their own 40-yard line. Season on the line. Under heavy pressure, Mahomes rolled to his right, defenders closing in, nearly out of bounds. And then he broke one of football's biggest rules. He threw across his body. Somehow, the ball found Tyreek Hill for a 48-yard gain, setting up the game-tying touchdown. The Chiefs went on to win 27-24 in overtime. Rules like "don't throw across your body" exist for normal quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes is not normal. And there you have it, 7 times Patrick Mahomes did the unthinkable. What's your favorite Mahomes moment? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You're watching Non-Stop Sports. We'll catch you next time. American Football Fire. If you want a shorter YouTube version, a TikTok Reels cut, or a more hype, more documentary tone, just say the word.